Let's look at the rightful document for transfer of ownership in Nigeria. What are the rightful documents for transfer of ownership, title in Nigeria? One, we have deed of transfer. That one is one you normally prepare in lawyer's office, the deed of transfer. Then we have deed of assignment. Deed of assignment. Then we have allocation letter. When you buy properties in the estate, they'll give you what we call allocation letter. They will now allocate a particular segment to you. I think this company also does that. You say they will write there, Abi? Yes, the allocation letter. Now, so and so portion is yours. They will sign, seal it, and give to you. Then, if you also notice, community does it too. You know that what you call approval letter. That approval letter is what they call allocation letter. Those community, they call it community paper. When you enter a community, they'll give it to your hand. That is what you now use to go and prepare deed of transfer. That is also part of what we call the allocation paper. So you see that these are documents. Even if you don't do a deed of transfer, the community gives you that, or they give you that allocation letter, also called approval letter. You can use it. It also serve as a document to show your title over the land. Then we have deed of mortgage. For people that travel out, you notice that, I don't know, mortgage system is not so popular in Nigeria, except some places. Usually, you're not supposed to be stressing your life, trying to gather money to buy land where you build for your family. The way they do it in the civilized society is when you come into a place with your family, you now apply for mortgage. The houses are already there. They built it. The real estate companies, they build. Just like the way here, they are planted crops already. It's just for you now to pay by installment. If you can't pay once, you pay by installment. And when you finish paying, you now take possession. Are you getting me? Over there in civilized society, when you park in, like you go to Canada, Toronto, or Ontario, you come into that place, the first thing you start looking for is you already accommodation. Now, if you say you can't stay in a rented place, you can apply for mortgage. They will not give you a place, a house, maybe a bungalow or a duplex for your family. Then you will not go, you go to the bank, you fill the forms, or the real estate company will fill the forms for you, you sign. Every month, if the land is worth, for example, the property is worth 15 million, they will deduct the money from your salary or from your account on a monthly basis. You will be paying it by installment. The first installment, maybe you say you have 5 million now, you drop. Then subsequent one, they'll be collecting 200,000 or 500,000 per month. As they collect it, they'll spread it for the next 7 years. As long as you don't default. If any month you default, for 2 weeks, because it's stated in the contract you sign, if you don't pay a month, you don't pay the 200,000. They want first week they didn't see their alert. Second week again you fail to pay. They will now serve you a letter to repossess the property, letter of eviction for you to leave. That's where some people lose their mortgage. That's why you see in abroad they are under pressure to always work. They work every time. You see somebody doing 3 jobs, 2 jobs just to meet up with his mortgage. Because if he fails to pay, they are very strict. They will warn you. If you default twice or 3 times, depending on the contract you sign, they will just take over the property and then give it to another person. So in 7 years' time, if you finish paying it, they will now give you what we call deed of mortgage, meaning you are now the owner. So it then means you can now, if the property is now in your name, they will fill it, then package it, and then congratulate you, and then hand it over to you. That is how some people have bought property in an estate. Like if you go to Yokohama Housing Estate, you go to Federal Housing Estate at the Obayi, Lucky Way. You see a lot of people have gotten properties like that. They paid over the years, and after that, it became their own. So when you now have that kind of property, you are now free to resell. You cannot sell it. But while you are still paying the mortgage, you cannot sell. So you see how civilized people do things. So you are working towards being a landlord. As we are slaving and working and waking up late, early in the morning, you take a train, you go to your workplace, you run around, you are preparing yourself to be a landlord. You just want to meet up. After 7 years, you have already planned it. Maybe before you retire, you have owned like 2 or 3. Then your children will have something to fall back on. You see? So that is how they do it there. It's not here, they don't just go and buy bush, clear it, and then start building. That one is like a stress. The people have already, real estate companies have gotten the money from the bank. They've already built everything, tar the road, arrange it, put schools there. You see, when you enter the estate, you see every basic amenity that you need. A water supply system, everything. Your own is just carry your property, your bag. Then you enter, you check the rooms, you check the house. It's in good shape. Good. You move in with your kids. Are you getting me? Then you start paying mortgage. Now we have deed of lease. Deed of lease. Like the ones some banks were doing when they newly came into Benin. Most of the properties you acquired then were under lease. Then in Benin City, when banks were coming in newly, let's say 1990s, the only bank we had there was First Bank and Union Bank. And only few places, only one head office, one Ring Road, Forestry. But new generation banks started coming in, started competing with them. One of the things we noticed that they can enter anywhere. They will just come here now. If they say this place is located in the heart of a place, busy area, they will rent one place like this back, pay 5 years, 10 years lease, and just arrange their signboard, UBA, United Bank of Africa. Pay the whole place, arrange it, secure it, and start working. In that 10 years, they will be looking for permanent building to buy. Now they will be sending their go and look for a place where we can buy while we are here. Banks are very good at looking out for such. When they see that place is located in the heart of Benin, a busy area like this third now. See so many families like that. You all tell them, they all rush. How much? 50 million, 40. Let's give you this. Before even negotiating, they will pay. Once their lease expire here, they've already built that place, arrange the structure. They will now pack and enter that permanent place. That was how the bank penetrated Benin. Now you now see a lot of them everywhere. We also have deed of sub-lease. So these are documents to a property, to a land. Whenever you buy, this is what you are expected to have. Any of them. Don't just, I noticed that sometimes somebody will dash you a land. Maybe your parents or your mother or anybody. Say, take that my land. It's so and so place. You can have it. Then you just go and relax. And then say, no, my own. Don't relax like that too. A lot of people have lost properties like that. Somebody gave them that land as gift. They didn't do any paperwork. All their mindset is that it will remain there forever. But it's not. In Benin now, they don't use IC land where nobody gets. In fact, some people have become landlord using somebody's head. They just say nobody know. They just enter, pum, and the next thing, they've lost out. Up to now, somebody is still trying to get a particular property that was given to him by the mother. The mother died. The boy didn't go there. He wasted time. They sold it to somebody else. When he came, he said, we don't say that you. We don't sell it. Are you sure? The guy can't do anything. What you are supposed to do is when somebody gives you a land as a gift, you go and prepare, you meet a lawyer, they prepare what we call deed of gift. You prepare it, then you do a survey plan on it. So we're going to talk about that, how to secure your land. So deed of gift is one of the ways to acquire, that is one of the documents or title to a land. One of the documents for title to a property.